Previously on Peggy Lu Who Reads.
And so I have a ton of books that I got that are new books this year that I can't find a place for on the shelf. More piles of shame. 18 books, plus the one over there, that's actually 27.
Okay, so here we are in the other room with the white bookshelf that is, if you've been watching this channel for very long, probably quite a bit more familiar to you. So I'm going to go ahead and go through these three shelves, which are all fiction, again, author by author, and there are some other random things down here, but I'm going to not include those because those are like comic books and manga, and if I'm going to unhaul any of those, it's going to be a little bit of a different process. So yeah, so just like in the other room, I have tchotchkes and things that I have to get rid of. This is my grandparents and me at like my 6th birthday, so. Okay, so starting up here in the corner, there is this book, The Waiting Room. That was actually a self-published book that I bought from somebody I followed on social media or something, and they were super stoked to be self-publishing the book, and I bought one to be supportive. I haven't read it yet though, so I'll hold on to it. I have my collection of Nancy Drew books. I loved Nancy Drew as a kid. I've read all of these. Going to keep them. Alright, so The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. I read this book. I liked it. I mean, it's not like a favorite though. And I probably won't reread it, so there we go. First book off this shelf. Let's see, A Separate Piece, which is kind of classic. I'll go ahead and keep that right now. Ishi, Last of His Tribe. I read this in college. It was assigned reading for a history class, actually. Artemisia. I got this book like at Halfway's Books and haven't read it yet. I'm gonna keep it. Hey, here's the model of my teeth that was used to make my retainer. Everyone should have one of these lying around the house. Let's see. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Read this, really like it. I read the whole series actually, but this is the only one I have a physical copy of. I have not read this, but I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. Ursula K. Le Guin books are not even remotely up for question. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I like it, and I might reread it. No idea what this book is. Probably one of those sci-fi ones. I got from this box again. Morgan. Not sure how you say this Welsh name here, but Lion of Ireland and The Odyssey of the Irish. I haven't read any of these, but I might. Born Identity, this definitely came from that box, along with, like, Tom Clancy books. They also sent me Born Identity. I like this movie, so I might read it someday just to shit some giggles. I'm going to hang on to it for now. Let's see. Okay. Another Demons and 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I love these. I'm not getting rid of them. Okay, so here's the thing. Game of Thrones. I don't really like this book, but this is the copy that I bought in the airport in Mexico City, and I paid for it pesos. 177 pesos. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can focus. Okay. Apparently you cannot focus. Stupid camera. This is why I don't like this camera. So yeah. I'm gonna keep it. And then here's the second book, which I haven't read. Damn it. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. This is another one of these dime novels that I got. I'm gonna keep that. It might be funny. Moby Dick. This used to be my mom's. This is actually an abridged edition. I don't know what's abridged about it. It's still pretty freaking honking. This is definitely something that came out of that box. Silent Warrior. Haven't read it yet. I'll keep it. Oh, this Lamb, the Gospel According to Biff, Christ's childhood friend. I have read this. It was funny. I don't think I'd read it again though. There we go. Put that on the pile. Star of the Sea by Aaron Morgenstern. I am not getting rid of this. Lost Monroe. This is another one that I got for a class. Is that right? I'm good. Check it. Okay. 1Q84 by Murakami. Keeping it. Haven't read it yet. The Ringworld Engineers. Haven't read it yet. Keep it. My Heart Laid Bare. Joyce Carol. Haven't read it yet. I'm gonna keep it. Stryper's Row Spy. So this was a book that I read. Actually, it's the first in a series. It's sort of a detective novel type sort of thing, but it's interesting because it's a fellow who's a black guy who gets recruited by the FBI, and he's basically sent to spy on Thomas Garvey, or Marcus Garvey. Sorry, Thomas. He's sent to spy on Marcus Garvey. Yeah, I read it. It was good. I don't think I'm going to continue the series, and I don't think I'm going to reread it, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on the pile. Zarina by J. Neil Patrick. I haven't read that yet. I'm going to keep it. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. Keeping it. Definitely read it, but keeping it. Edgar Allen Poe. I'm going to keep that. Man, Mr. Darcy. This is one of those, like, variations on Pride and Prejudice, sort of set in a modern times sort of thing. I got a lot of these. People give it to me. I'm going to keep it. I haven't read it. I haven't read The Golden Compass yet by Philip Pullman. I'm keeping it. Candy Everybody Wants by Josh Kilmer Purcell. I read this. It was alright. This is like his novel after he wrote this memoir that I read. I really like the memoir. This is alright, but it wasn't great. I'm gonna give it a bit. Time for someone else to enjoy it. Ariadne, actually by Jennifer Saint. I really like this book. I think I'm gonna keep this one. Alright. We're down to the last shelf, folks. Look. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more books to add to the pile. So that means that I am up to 8, 29, 30, 32. 32 books that are in the going away pile. Alright, so The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. I got this book just so that I could say that I had read Ayn Rand, and I have read Ayn Rand. And Ayn Rand is going away. Dominion, this is definitely one of those ones from that box. I haven't read yet. I'll keep it for now. Venus of Shadows. I definitely haven't read this. That definitely came from that box. I'll keep it for now. Mind Scan. Haven't read it. I'll keep it for now. The Lovely Bones by Alice Siebold. I got this book. I read it. It was okay. I don't think I would read it again. I'll put it in the pile. The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. I haven't read it yet. Killer Angels. This I read in college. I've had it since then. I'm going to keep it. I might reread it someday. Dracula and Frankenstein in this really cool looking edition. Keeping it. Ghost of Wrath. Keeping it. Have read, obviously, in college. Who didn't? In Dubious Battle by John Steinbeck. I haven't read, but I'm keeping it. I keep it. I might read it. Confessions of Fitzwilliam Darcy. This is another one of those Pride and Prejudice things. I haven't read it. Singular Existence, because it's better to be alone than to wish you were. I think that this is actually nonfiction. But at any rate, I read it, and I don't think I need to read it again. Donna Tartt. The Goldfinch. I read this. It was mostly confusing, but I think I bought it just because it was super hyped at the time when I bought it. And I'm gonna send it on its way. So, The Poet of Baghdad, I haven't read yet. Talk nerdy to me. This is a novel that somebody gave me or I got somewhere along the way. I don't know. Well, Mark Twain, Letters from the Earth. I think this was my mom's. The Hummingbird's Daughter. I haven't read this, but I'm gonna hang on to it. I might read it. The Myra Breckenridge by Gore Vidal. I'm gonna keep it. Haven't read it yet. Infinite Jest. I have read this. I feel like I just want to keep this on my bookshelf. Just for bragging rights, because who actually finished that thing? I did. I finished it during the initial lockdown of the pizza party. The New Centurions. This was definitely one of those in that sci-fi box. So yeah. Wait, is that it? Oh wait, I've got a couple more down on the shelf. Okay. I know I said I wasn't going down here, but like, Lost in Austin is a create your own adventure ending book based on Jane Austen. I'm keeping this. This was definitely a gift. Jennifer Weiner. These like sort of romance novels that Jennifer Weiner, I guess we classify them as romances. I got into them because they were just like super easy to read and quick for a while. But I'm gonna let that one go. And everybody has to have a copy of the Crayon lying around. Suspension. I read this. I don't remember hating it or loving it. I'm gonna let it go. And then there's this book, which I'm sure also came from that subscription box, and I haven't read it yet, so I guess I'll keep it. So yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to add to the 27 from the other room. So that's 38. Okay, so I went 10 over what I even needed to get rid of. So that's actually perfect. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and unhaul these. So you may be asking what I'm going to do as far as unhauling all these books. So first round, I'm going to talk to my mom after she watches this video and see if she wants me to bring her any of these, as I'm going to be visiting her in a couple weeks. And then whatever my mom doesn't want, round 2, I'm going to take to a couple of used bookstores and see if I can trade these in for credit, probably, because they give you more usually for credit, and heaven knows I have a problem, so then I can get more books, which means I might run out of room again, which means I'll be doing this again soon. And then third, I'm going to I don't know, maybe disperse some of these that don't get bought by the used bookstores to some little free libraries, and I might go around to a few of those and videotape that adventure just to see what is in them and what that's like around here. And yeah, and then whatever's left after that, I'll probably just donate to a charity shop. So those are the books I'm getting rid of. Yay! I'm gonna have room on my shelves to put away all of the books that I've gotten recently. And thank you so much for watching. Like this if you liked it. Leave a comment if you have any comments about what I kept and what I am giving away. And also, this is what my face looks like when I don't put on all my makeup. And if I don't talk to you before then, happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year. And until next time, read well.